Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I hadn't filmed anything since my fishing trip. But we're getting ready to go to Colorado, so I'll be putting out some more videos here soon. Just wanted to give an update on the Bronco. Hadn't filmed much on it because didn't feel like it. So got an update, I don't even remember what bumper this is. Yeah. Anyway, put a bumper on. So flat toe if I wanted to. But I don't know. Kinda iffy on that. Just because the way this one is, it's not like the Jeep where you can just put it in, it's all electronic. So the battery dies, guess what? I'm probably gonna mess up your transmission. I went ahead and had to get some method wheels to go along with my 37s that I put on there. I took it down and had Exodus Off-Road put my lift on for me. Chris couldn't do it, and we needed a lift because you have to actually drop the gas tank to put on the rear trailing arms that I bought. So went ahead, and then once I put the 37s on, I was rubbing on the original rock sliders. So I went and got some from Turn Off Road, and I also got a new rear bumper for it from Turn Off Road because I wanted to have a little bit extra support for holding the 37 on the bumper on the back. So went ahead and did that. And then if you look underneath, got some beefier trailing arms there for the rear. So hopefully it doesn't tip as much as I've seen in videos. This will be its first trip out since I got it. So not too much craziness we're going to get into there. But was going to put lights on it, but then I was like, I don't ever use my lights anyway. So the lights will be going on the Gladiator. And all I did, originally the reason I got the lights is because I got this bracket from DV8. So I could mount my antenna up here. But, didn't, just decided I didn't want lights on it. I mean, I'll never go out at night with it unless I'm hunting. And headlights are good enough. So that may change eventually someday, but I just didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't. Yesterday, I put the Starlink on it. I got my tool bag sitting up there on top of it for adding weight to it for 24 hours. I went ahead and put the metal pucks on there. I originally bought some suction cups, but then I don't know. Never had good luck with suction cups, so I decided, screw it. I'm putting the metal plates up there, and then I'm going to put the magnets on the top, and who cares? If I ever get rid of it, no one's even going to know they're up there. But I will show you something. So when I wired this in, I have the wire going up there to where my radios are. I got a power pole set in, and I ran it over here, and I unbolted the top here and pushed up on it, and was able to push it up underneath there to get it up on the door, to get it through the door. That way it's not getting pinched by anything, and it's good to go. Thought about putting it where it would be sitting right above the glass there, but I didn't like the way it pinched the cable, so that worked. So if you're ever needing to run something up to the top, you just push it through the deal there. Ooh, someone just shot some tannerite. But yeah, what else we do this thing? We put the winch on the front. We went ahead and got another Badlands Apex. This one's for the Gladiator. We haven't put it in yet, but got it all set in here. Had to modify the handle for disengaging the spool there just because it wouldn't turn over here up against this bumper. I went ahead and went with the full grill guard. I don't know why, just more protection for hitting deer when you're driving around out here. There's a lot of deer, so that'll stop a old whitetail, at least a Texas whitetail. And then went ahead and put the Yankum fair lead on it. I had one that I pulled off the Jeep, but didn't like the way it was sitting, so I put this one on there, and then I went ahead and retied it using Yankum's video to get that done. My dad's going to get a bleeping Jeep winch line, or he has one somewhere. I don't know where he has it, but he has one somewhere. We're going to put that on this one, so we just went ahead and left the Badlands one on there. He set it up for the tow bar, so I haven't done much of this. Put a chromoly panel in it, and the tow bar and the bumper, and that's about it for right now. So he's got his radios mounted up in there, but we ain't got power wired up to it or the antenna on it yet, but that's coming. But yeah, I went ahead and, like I said, with the method wheels, I went ahead and got the same ones I had on the Jeep. Originally I wanted to use I was just going to save money and use the one that had that came on it, the Ford rims, but I did some more math and realized that it wasn't going to work with the lift kit I had, so I went ahead and got some with the offset that I needed in case once the lift kit I have on there now, as long as I keep this for a few years, once the shocks, I need to replace the shocks, I'll probably replace it with a legit, Fox or something, lift kit with the reservoir shocks and everything for that. But for now, I didn't want to do anything. I did we did put the skid plates on from DV8 underneath there. This bumper came with a skid plate and a relocation for the cruise control sensor. We got that all put on. I'm gonna tell you, these bumpers weren't easy to get on either one of them. It took longer than we thought it would, and that's probably why I didn't video it, because it was just when I video it, it's me sitting there videoing my brother doing everything, not helping any at all, even though I don't help that much anyway. But we got that skid plate on there. What else did we do to this thing? Not much else. I did use forescan to do the size for the tires. Originally I had to get them balanced twice. Got them put on at the Ford place. They couldn't balance them. Went to another place. They balanced them, but after I put them on, because this thing's a pain in the butt, I need to get a different floor jack, because the floor jack I have is I had to do some sketchy stuff to get it lifted up high enough to put the tires on. But when I put them all on, I realized, I looked in the back of my truck where I had them sitting, and there was a stack of weight sitting in the back of the truck from one of the tires. I didn't know which one it was, so took it to another shop in town, had them balance it again, and did pretty good. Hadn't had any issues with it since. But yep, I didn't go with a built-in air compressor this time. I decided not to do that, so this time I don't know what I did with it now, but this time I gotta look to see what I got. I originally got a Morflate, and my being stupid didn't look at what I was buying, just saw the price and was like, man, it's on sale, and I got a single. I bought that, and it's in the truck now. It wasn't doing it fast enough for me. So airing up the tires took a while. When I aired them down, I was trying to get the TPMS sensors to work, and I saw a thing on YouTube that said you could let the air out and they would fix it, but they didn't. I ended up, when I got the oil changes, got them to fix it. But I got a Thor's Lightning dual stage one, and then I just kept, since I already had the Morflate hoses, I just got those, and those are actually big enough to do the trucks as well. So I got them long enough so we could put this in the truck and air up tires in the truck. Of course, I got my recovery gear and everything. I went ahead and put since we're getting ready to leave, I went ahead and put Blue Eddy in here and the cooler in here today, so I don't have to do that later. But other than that, it's pretty much done as much as I'm going to do it this year. I've spent a lot of money on this thing this year. Luckily, my dad bought the bumper for me. I guess his early birthday present, Christmas present, who knows. But it was something. But yeah, he bought that for me. And then, who cares? But yeah, getting the lift put on, I think it was like $2,800. I didn't plan on buying the rock sliders until I turned and felt it rubbing. Had to cut some stuff off to make it work, but it's good. The only thing that I might do before the end of the year is change out the rear inner fender liners. And I hadn't decided yet if I'm going to change out the fenders themselves, but the rear fender liners are still the originals that we had whenever I got it. So I did put the DV8s on the inside to give me some more clearance there, and did use the JKS kit to kind of pull stuff out of the way. Well, I didn't have to use the brackets in the back because of the new fender liners, but had to use the stuff for the front to get rid of the crash bar. So, but yeah, it's ready to go. I have contemplating changing the exhaust out. I was looking for a different gas tank, but I hadn't seen anybody bigger. I want a bigger gas tank. We're going to find out here when we take off to Colorado here. With diesel prices being the way they are, we're going to just drive the Bronco up there. I did buy some extra inner tie rods, just in case. They're just sitting in the back in the little cubby underneath the seat in the back. So for some reason we need to get rid of or break something up there, we got it. I thought about beefing it up, but I didn't want to beef up the steering rack. So it's designed to be the weak point for a reason. And if you don't change out the steering rack or beef it up, you're going to have the same problem. Oh, I guess I didn't need those. So let's go in here where the old boat is. Got the old boat. I haven't been fishing. God dang, what in the heck? This thing gets dirtier inside the shop than it would probably sitting outside the shop. But I need to come in here and loosen this up. Come on. Can't do this with one hand. Maybe I can, but it's not working. Since we're getting ready to go on a trip, I need to get something that has been in the boat since I went fishing, and watch me need my keys. Watch me lock this up. Nope, I didn't. Let's see. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Gotta have my batteries. They're still charged. Imagine that. Cover this back up, try to keep some of the mice out of it. Which, a funny thing, mice got into my dad's, or something got into my dad's truck, and Dogs decided to go chase it and tore some wires off the ride control. Had to get that fixed. That was fun. But other than that, I'm just getting ready to go. Not much to talk on besides that. I mean, just got the Bronco sitting on 37s, ready to go see what it can do. Hopefully I'm not disappointed. We'll see. Because like I said, I've spent a lot of money on it. Not including the cost of the vehicle. But got all my radios working, everything's working, so we're ready to go. We'll see how it works on a long trip. We did the first year we went to Colorado in a Jeep. We did it in the Jeep, so we'll be able to see if this is any better on a long trip. The seats are. I'm there for a while. I stopped driving my truck just because I wasn't gonna be spending $180 a week on diesel driving to work. So I started driving it. About half the cost. So I drove it back and forth to Houston quite a bit, but put about 500 miles a week on it there for a good while. I've switched back over to the truck here recently, so we'll see. But we're not, like I said, we're not gonna hook it up to the old F-250 and pull it up there. Just did the math on it. It don't make sense. So, but just thought I'd give a little update before we start doing some trails with this thing out, and that'll be the next set of videos that comes up. If you don't mind, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.